Alright guys, so today we're going to be talking about my stalker. Roll intro. Okay guys, so here we have the first pineapple spikes video ever. And I'm sick. So basically, this girl, the stalker. Okay, so it's this girl, okay? I meet this girl one time, and then she was like kind of following around me around and my friends, and I was like, okay, whatever. But then she started Snapchatting me and talking to me. It's like, okay, yeah, who cares? And then I have her friends start DMing me and texting me and telling me, oh yeah, she has a really big crush on you and stuff like that. I'm like, okay, why do I care? Like, don't mean to be rude or anything, but it's not like you kind of followed me around and everything. But the thing was, I didn't really give a crap at the time. And then she kept Snapchatting me and DMing me, and she wouldn't leave me alone, and she kept spamming me, and somehow she got my friend's number and my number, and she kept texting me, and she would not leave me alone. So I started getting mad at her, and her friends start texting me and telling me, okay, now she's getting kind of creepy. I'm like, what do you mean? They're telling me that, okay, she has me in her phone as a boyfriend. Why? I met you one time in person, one time. And then she's telling all her friends, oh yeah, he's my best friend. He tells me everything. I'm like, okay, you're creepy. So she won't leave me alone. And she keeps texting me and texting me and texting me. I'm like, I straight up told her, like, leave me alone. And she's like, oh, you're so funny. No. Take a hint. I, started leaving hint. Okay, then I was trying to think of a way to get her to stay away from me. I came up with the idea to try and sound as creepy as possible. As much of a creep as I can. So I go and I start texting her, like, creepy, like, stuff, like, random stuff, like, saying stuff like, oh yeah, guess what? And she's like, what? I'm like, I'm naked right now, even though I wasn't. I just thought maybe it'd work. I don't know. At the time, I was trying to do anything. And I kept trying all this stuff, and she, like, when I told her the naked part, she told me to send her a picture. No, I'm not about that life, okay? Not doing that. I'm sorry. No. Okay, in this part, I was like, okay, she's definitely creepy. She needs to leave me alone. And then she keeps telling her friend that I'm her boyfriend, and I'm going out with her, and we love each other. And I'm like, okay, leave me alone. And, oh yeah, you guys like my Christmas tree? My Christmas lights? Okay, yeah, but, and so she wouldn't leave me alone, and so I'm texting my friend, and me and her trying to come up with every little thing to try and get her to go away, and she won't leave me alone. So I go, and me and my friend come up with this plan. She's like, okay, how about you tell her that you have a girlfriend? I'm like, okay, I will. So I go and tell her. I'm like, sorry, I don't like you or anything. I have a girlfriend. Like, we're not dating. Sorry. And she goes like, who's your girlfriend? I'm like, who's my girlfriend? She's a person, okay? Like, and she's like, yeah, what's her name and everything? I'm like, So I go back to my friend, I'm texting her, I'm like, what do I do? And she's like, just say, I'm your girlfriend. I'm like, okay. Alright, okay. So I go and I tell her, and she won't leave me alone, and she's still, like, she says to Karen, she's like, oh yeah, you can go out with me and stuff, dump your girlfriend for me, like, who cares, she won't know. I'm like, who do you think I am? Who do you think I am? Yeah, this whole thing's been kind of annoying. Like, not kind of, really annoying. But, one sec. Okay, and so she wouldn't leave me alone. She kept going, and then I straight up told her, I'm like, okay, you are crazy. Like, you're not a normal. Like, this is not normal. Like, you're crazy. Could you please leave me alone? Like, I really don't. And she kept saying stuff like, she's like, oh man, you're so immature. If you can't come up with anything other to say than I'm crazy, then you're stupid. I'm like, stupid? That's a word. It's a word to use, you know? Totally affects me. It's gonna make me not think you're crazy, totally. And so I'm like, okay, you're crazy. And then she kept texting me. I'm like, okay, leave me the heck alone. Like, so I pull out my phone and I'm like texting my friend. We're talking, okay? And then I tell her, I'm like, this girl won't leave me alone. Like, she will not leave me alone. Like, no matter what I say. And then she's like, I don't know. Have you been giving her hints? I'm like, yes, I've been giving her hints. Like, I've given her every hint ever, like, to leave me alone. And then I just thought, I'm like, okay, I'm just going to straight up tell her. Straight up, like, to leave me alone. So I text her. I'm like, okay. I'm like, you're freaking crazy. And she's like, well, fine then. And then she called me. And she was stuttering. And she's like, well, this is a bit. I'm like, okay. And so she wouldn't leave me alone, and I straight up told her, I'm like, you're crazy, I don't like what you're doing, you're staring at my Instagram pictures, you stare at your phone till you get a text from me, like, this is not normal stuff. And then I just kept telling her, I'm like, you're crazy, leave me the heck alone, I don't think we should talk anymore. Because she started calling me rude and everything. I'm like, okay, I don't think we should talk anymore. I'm like, I don't like it, and I bet you don't like whatever you think is me being rude. I'm just telling you to leave me alone. And yeah, it was kind of annoying. But, you know, kind of glad it's almost Christmas. Yeah. Well, in the end, I ended up blocking her. She doesn't text me anymore, even though, like, I blocked her, like, a day ago. Yeah, she won't. Still wasn't leaving me alone even after I straight up told her that. She just kept texting me. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to block you. So I blocked her, and now everything's a lot better. Like, she doesn't talk to me anymore. I don't think she's creepy and stares at pictures of me because, you know, the one time I met her, I saw her with her phone out, like, kind of like this, and she's, like, trying to take pictures, but it's, like, really obvious that she's taking pictures of me and my friends. I'm like, okay, you're really weird. And she was, like, hardcore hitting on me and all my friends and being creepy and stalking us. So, yeah. Hope you guys liked the video. Come back next time and watch our other videos. That was horrible. Okay. Hope you guys liked the video. Like and leave a comment down below. And please come back next week. Okay? Bye.